Hi, I'm Greg Dell, joined by attorney Cesar Gavidia, and our disability benefit tip today is always deal with your disability insurance company in writing. And Cesar, lots of claimants watch our videos on a weekly basis, and people who haven't seen us before have been dealing with their disability insurance companies for years and may be having a problem, and that's why they're reaching out. But why is it so important that claimants only deal in writing with their disability company?
Because the way I see it is you're creating a kind of manuscript and timeline for your own disability claim. All right. When the insurance company, and they love to do it, they love to pick up the phone, call you, call your doctors, or just kind of maintain everything kind of, on a verbal telephonic basis. But then what do? They go back into their system and they log what the communication was. And they could completely misrepresent, they could completely basically document an inaccurate conversation with you, and there's really nothing for you to fall back on to say that was wrong, that's inaccurate, you said this or I said that. That's why it's really important to maintain all of your communication with the insurance company in writing. You keep a whole manuscript, a whole log of everything that's happened, of everything that transpired, all those important communications, so then there is no question down the road of what was said and who said what.
Right, and what a lot of people don't know about these claims, because people hopefully haven't lived through the denial, is that when the claim gets denied, most of the people don't get their day in court. They don't get the opportunity to be heard. They're never going to testify because of this law called ERISA, which is the Employee Retirement Income Security Act, and that doesn't provide for a jury trial. And all the evidence is sealed from once you finalize the appeal. That being said, when the judge, who's going to be make the ultimate determination as to whether or not you're disabled or not and entitled to benefits, is going to look back at this history. And whatever communications were done that you may have thought you had on a phone call where you told them something or they told you something and you don't have a written log of that, it doesn't exist.
Right.
We can't, the client can't say, Cesar, I told them about my lower back, or I told them about this particular surgery, or I sent them this particular record, but I didn't document it in the note that I was sending, whatever. It's not there. So better safe than sorry. Don't trust the disability insurance company, even though they're sound friendly. And many of them are very nice on the phone, and they might very well mean well, but they hang up the phone with you and they don't document something, or someone else came in the office and it's gone, like you were saying. So it's more of them just not doing a detailed job than necessarily being manipulative, and you as a claimant protecting yourself by controlling the manuscript, like you said, and putting everything in writing so that they have everything. So if you have any questions, concerns, or need help with your long-term disability insurance claim, whether you contact myself, Cesar, or any of our lawyers, we represent claimants all over the country. We'll provide you with an immediate free consultation. We always answer the phone whenever you call the number listed below. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can constantly be made aware of these disability benefit tips, as we have hundreds of videos that we have produced over the past 10 years, and we're always putting out new videos on a weekly basis. You can also spend some time on our website where you can search by your disability company, your occupation, or your medical condition and find specific related information for what you want to know about your disability claim. The idea is that we're here to help you with your disability claim, and we want you to be as educated as possible about this disability claim process, because the more educated you are, the better position you're going to be in to protect your disability benefits. So should you need any help in the future, we look forward to the opportunity to speak with you.